welcome back to Life with KJ. As you know, a healthy body equals a healthy mind. I am back at Dragon Power in Parton Island in Cape Town. I've got my personal trainer and also World Muay Thai Champion here with me today, Quentin Chong!
How's it, guys?
It's lovely to have you here today. We are going to be doing so much and I'm looking so forward to it. As you know, Muay Thai is a sport. Now, I want you to explain to people who don't really know what Muay Thai is about, exactly the definition of Muay Thai.
Well, Muay Thai is combining it together all the body parts, so it's all as one. So Muay Thai is, or the Western version, it explains, is together combining of the 8 body parts or the signs of the 8 limbs. 2 fist, 2 elbow, 2 knee, and 2 feet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so of course it's a full body workout, and it's the Muay Thai is a ring sport with the most least rules used in a stand-up sport. So therefore you're gaining every body part, strengthening, lengthening, and having fun.
I love the having fun bit. Now, if you were to look at the basics of Muay Thai, if you're somebody starting off, I know that there's a couple of rules and principles that kind of surprised me at first, because I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna hoi, and you know, when you started explaining to me exactly what it's about, you were like, at the end of the day, you have to start out not wanting to fight. That is one of the main things. So, can you give us a rundown of that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, martial arts is a way of life.
Yeah.
Whatever we do, we're trying to perfect it and to make it easier. Muay Thai for me, what is the most important? Each weapon counts. So you got to make sure each one works as efficiently. And if it does, of course, there goes your health and your body to be top shape. Example, the Muay Thai basic or any fighting stand-up is the punch or the jab, the power punch, or they call a combination of the 1-2 punch. I mean, done perfectly and properly, I mean, it wins fights. It decides where you're going to be, what your scope is. I always say lengthen and strengthen, and also distance. Timing and distance of life, how to come into it. So, of course, for Muay Thai, like, you know, I always have fun, meaning that first understand it, that you don't think you're having fun and then you start damaging your wrists and your knees. And then you're going to get put off and you think it's a fighting sport. So it's like, you know, you're cooking at home. How often do you boil yourself with boiling water?
Yeah,
It
you
happens,
know,
but it's,
yeah.
Same thing with before you punch, learn to do, we call it shadow training. It's like dancing with music in the shower, but a bit different, where you're feeling the balance and the movement and understanding what is the rules, as you mentioned. For me, first understand how to punch, because then you can, because we watch it in movies often. That's why I said, oh, but I always want to get in and punch,
all you want to do is hoi.
which is nice, but then they don't show you the other half of training, the half of cheating, how to clench your fist. Okay, so as I hit, push your head, just snap your head back. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So again, on my head, bam. So it becomes, again, boom. So it becomes a movie fighting. But
I could be in a movie, yeah.
But comes to training, of course, when you throw and you overextend your elbow, you only get one elbow. Okay, you're going to damage it. That's how to work the gunpowder to the technique, to the bullet of the firearm.
That's the word that you're using, and it's a word that I've learned only from you. Technique. It's all about technique. So make sure that when you are starting out doing Muay Thai, that you're listening to your trainer, to exactly what you need to do, because every bit counts. If you're standing incorrectly, you're going to throw a weaker punch. If you're standing correctly, you'll throw a stronger punch. Okay, so I think we're going to get into it right now, and you're going to show me exactly what I need to do to get my mind into Muay Thai.
And also that, to come back to it, you're mentioning, you know, with the basics, if you don't enjoy it, eventually without technique, when you get older like myself, you're going to start pulling injuries which you'll get along the way. But if you don't have the technique to enjoy it, you're going to every time overextend it, you get back in the training, let me heal it for another 2 weeks, and your mind throws yourself off and you don't become uninspired. So keep a technique and always believe in yourself. That's everything.
I love that. Believe in yourself. you not, I think I actually grew a muscle after all of that. Goodness me, Quentin. There was some intense training, but thank you so much. I think for anybody out there wanting to get involved in fitness, perhaps they're not finding the time or anything like that, those are a couple of the complaints that I hear when I get them on my social media platforms from people saying they're at work, they're stuck in traffic, they just don't know what to do. What inspirational words do you have for them, and how would you sort of encourage them to get started in fitness? Because after all, it is very important for your body, mind and soul, right?
Yes, for sure. You asked me a question, some advice. I'm going to give some advice that what I'm showing you now is one of my sayings I say in my gym: time waits for no one. So if you've got anything, do it now. You can't do it now, do it later, but do it. Time waits for no one, and just enjoy it. Once you got your first step, everything will follow.
There we go.
Keep the hands up.
Keep the hands up. I call it a meeting with yourself. Thank you so much, Quentin, and I'm looking forward to many more of these episodes. All right, so I've got some of them coming up, some more of these fitness episodes. We're going to be discussing so many various topics. Make sure that you're checking out Life with KJ, and don't forget to subscribe.
I've got hands on the table, I've got dirt on the floor.